Roswell Flight Test Crew, here at the Commercial UAV Expo 2024 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm here talking to Johan Mlouka over at the Voliro booth. How you doing, Johan?
Hey, hi, how are you doing, man?
I am good, thank you. Now, one of the things I'm really enjoying about the show this time is that there are a lot of unusual aircraft configurations.
There are.
But I look at most aircraft and I can figure them out after a minute or two. I stared at this thing behind us here for like 10 minutes, and you had to explain it to me. So explain it to the folks at home. What on earth is going on here?
So it's a unique drone to be able to do contact-based inspection. So it's kind of counterintuitive in the drone world. Normally we teach you how to avoid obstacles. With ours, you can go in full contact with the surface and measure the thickness of the material. It's used a lot in many industries, oil and gas, chemicals, maritime, any kind of industries where you need to measure the integrity of metallic structure to make sure that the plane can continue running safely.
I got it. Now, I take it when this is typically done, it's done by like a human inspector on a scaffold or hanging from a rope or something.
Yeah, absolutely. NDT or non-destructive testing has been ongoing for decades already, but it's usually done with handheld devices, meaning that when you need to go into elevated structure or very hard to reach places, dangerous places, it's complicated. You need to pull scaffolding or do rappel, rope access, and it's dangerous for human beings. So with a drone, it's much faster, much cheaper, and much safer.
One thing I thought was interesting is that, okay, putting a probe on the nose of a drone to get a sample, that makes sense to me. But as you pointed out, you know, like the top of a pipe needs to be sampled. The underside, I mean, I was just gobsmacked when I saw what this thing can do. Tell us about how that works.
Yeah, I mean, one of the unique features of the drone is the tiltable rotors around the drone, meaning that the drone can tilt in any orientation. You can take measurement from above, from below, on an angle, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, whatever is convenient, whatever is suited for your requirements. So that's one of the unique features of the drone. On top of having modular payload, we have different payload capabilities and being able to apply up to 30 newtons or 3 kilos of forces on a surface.
It's just, I mean, like I said, I mean, I know I'm going on here, but I've never seen anything quite like it. Now, how do you control this thing compared to like a normal quadcopter?
So it's quite easy to fly. It's very stable. The hardest part would be to go in interaction with objects, but for that, we have an autonomous part of the last bits of the flight. Let's say you're about 30 inches from a surface. There's an automatic trigger that would do the approach alone, get in contact, and then you take the measurements.
All right, now on the front of the aircraft, which I must admit I initially thought was the back of the aircraft, where the sensor is, there's like a little thing that looks like it's got dish soap or something in it. What's that all about?
So that's a couplant, that's gel for when you're doing UT measurements. UT stands for ultrasonic measurements. You basically put a wave of sound in a metallic structure, it bounces and you measure the thickness of the metal, and for that you need some couplant to make the contact with the surface. That's why the gel is for.
I see, so it sort of squirts some of that onto the...
Exactly, you just press a button, squirts the gel on the probe, and then it makes contact and you can do the measurements.
Now you mentioned other payloads. Is it other like non-destructive testing payloads, or is it like thermal cameras?
Yeah, we have other payloads. We have an EMAT payload, which stands for electromagnetic acoustic testing, which is a kind of UT, but to measure the thickness of metal, but through corrosion. So even if you have corrosion buildup, you would be able to measure the thickness of the metal. Then we have the DFT, dry film thickness, which can measure paints or coatings on surfaces. And then on the other side of the energy industry, we have a payload for inspecting turbine of wind, blades of wind turbines.
It's just amazing. Well, Johan, thank you so much for talking about it. It's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Have a good one.
All right, and from the Commercial UAV Expo 2024 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the Roswell Flight Test Crew signing off.